much for joining me again in my kitchen for another gourmet recipe. Today we're going to be making banana bread. So let's just get started. I've just set out all my ingredients, already pre-measured everything. We have 1 cup of mashed bananas, 3/4 cups of 0% Greek yogurt. It has about 30 grams of protein in a 3/4 cup. I've also got 5 egg whites and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to use 3 cups of the WHey Gourmet vanilla. You could probably also use peanut butter, and it'd be like a peanut butter banana bread. That sounds good. And we've also got 2 cups of oat flour. Now you can use any kind of flour you like. You could use whole wheat flour or gluten-free oats and just blend them up, or even gluten-free flour if you want. I just used regular oats and ground them up. And so we have 2 cups there. And then you want to use 7 to 10 packs of Splenda to make it sweeter, of course. And then I've also got half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now what we're going to do first is mix all our dry ingredients together, and then, we're going to mix all of the wet ingredients together, and then we're going to slowly add in the dry ingredients. And I've got my handy KitchenAid mixer to help me out. First we're going to put in the bananas, the mashed bananas. And then the 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt. You could probably also use almond brie. I haven't tried it with that yet, so I'm not too sure, but it's just another option you could do. And you probably use a cup of it. Okay? And then we're going to add the 5 egg whites. Okay, and that's it for all of our wet ingredients. So I'm just going to turn this on. So I'm going to start adding in my oat flour, and I'm just slowly going to start pouring it in as it's mixing. And I'll keep blending it up. And then I'm going to add in my 3 scoops of vanilla WHey Gourmet. Okay, I'm also going to add in the baking powder, baking soda, sea salt, and the Splenda. And we're just going to let it all mix up. So as you can see, everything is all mixed up. I'm actually going to start, I've got 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts. I'm just going to dump them in. And I've also taken a half of a banana and chopped it into chunks. And I'm just going to dump that in also. And I'm just going to stir in the chopped bananas and the chopped walnuts, because I don't want them to blend up. I want to have the chunks in the loaf when it's done. So mix that all up. And actually one thing that I forgot to add was my vanilla, so I'm just going to add that quickly. And I'll just hand mix that in. So that's 1 teaspoon. Okay. I've preset my oven to 350 degrees, and I've got 2 small loaf tins here, and I'm just going to spray them both with some pan cooking spray, just a little bit to stop my loaves from sticking. And then you can start pouring them in. You usually end up with a little bit too much. So it's okay if they're a little bit, if they're filled all the way to the top. They'll just rise higher and look yummier. So there's my 2 loaves. If you like, you can sprinkle them with cinnamon and Splenda, which is what I'm going to do. Just going to sprinkle a little bit of Splenda on top of each one. And then I'm also going to sprinkle some cinnamon on them as well. And then I'm going to throw them in the oven and leave them for about 35 to 40 minutes. And then we'll take them out and take a look and see how they're doing. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Thanks. I just took the loaves out of the oven. I left them in for about 40 minutes, which was a little bit too long. I think 35 would have been perfect. It was a little bit browner than I would have liked. So the inside's still nice and moist, and they're ready to eat. So I hope everyone enjoys this recipe, and please feel free to post comments and fill me in on your input and what you think of them. And stay tuned for my next one. See you later. Bye.